What's up, Star Wars fans? Today, I want to talk about some predictions for the Book of Boba Fett Episode 2. And as always, I asked you, the community, what you thought was coming in Episode 2, and you came through with some fantastic predictions. The first of which comes from Laritz V1, and he states, I think we get introduced to the Mayor and some more flashbacks involving him training with the Tusken Raiders. And yeah, I definitely think we're getting more flashbacks, that's almost guaranteed, and certainly the next step in Boba Fett's progression in those flashbacks could be training with the Tusken Raiders, or even seeing him hunting with them, becoming integrated into their society and their culture. But flashbacks aside, I think you're absolutely right that we're going to be introduced to our antagonist, the Mayor. What I can't wait to see is just how much power the Mayor has. Does he have connections with other crime syndicates like Crimson Dawn, or is he just going to become another ally to Boba Fett once he's confronted? But that said, let's move on to George's comment on the community tab. He states that he'd like to see Slave 1 in the next episode. And certainly, George, we can't get too much Slave 1, but I don't think we're going to be seeing it in the next episode. I think episode 2 is going to be more boots on the ground with Boba Fett and Fennec Shand taking on the Mayor. But hey, you never know, George, maybe we will see it. And now let's move on to JetBlast190, longtime supporter of the channel. He stated on the community tab, Chapter 1 felt like it covered the obligatory backstory of how Boba Fett got from Return of the Jedi to where we meet him in Mando. I think the story will start progressing and moving forward in Chapter 2. Although for nostalgia's sake and a bit of curiosity, I'd like to see a flashback as to how he got back Slave 1. And JetBlast190, I would also like to know how he got back Slave 1. That has certainly been left as a big mystery at this point, but do I think we're going to get the answer to that in Episode 2? Maybe, but my gut is telling me that that is something that we see in Episode 3 or 4, and as I mentioned earlier, we're going to see Boba Fett training with the Tusken Raiders, because I do continue to think that these flashbacks moving forward are going to be part of these episodes, because remember, we need to fill in about 5 years between Return of the Jedi and the current timeline where Boba Fett is becoming this crime lord. I mean, I could be totally wrong on that one, and maybe we're not getting any more flashbacks, but I certainly hope that we do. And so does our next commenter on the community tab. Milo Corrigan states, more flashbacks, definitely. We will probably find out what happened to the guy that was captured by Fennec Shand. I'm also hoping it shows us how he got back Slave 1 after being with the Tuskens. And thanks for that comment, Milo. Certainly two things that people think are coming in Episode 2 are the flashbacks and perhaps the Slave 1 as well. But hey, Star Wars fans, let me know what you think is coming in the Book of Boba Fett Episode 2. Comment below if you think we're getting more flashbacks in Slave 1. And as always, I'm Mike, thanks for watching, and may the Force be with you.